Are we live or not? Uh, Okay, cannot live. Why is it scheduled? Are we not? Are we live? We are. How you all doing? This is day three. No, I did. Okay, now we are. So I was wondering why is it not reflecting on YouTube? But it seems there was some issue with the. So okay, actually forgot to switch my camera in the last session. But so today it's day three, and we're basically going to finish the dashboard design and mainly the configuration from the onboarding to the the dashboard and all the navigation that we're gonna have in our app. And from there we are going to start working on our agent. But we are not going to start until we have set a good setup for our design for our the audit page and our dashboard page. So I have few design that I have selected. Basically I have screenshotted some designs from Dribble, and I'm going to use that just in case I don't get any good output from cloud code. So let's get into it. Like whole goal today is to uh to do as much as uh development, just to make sure we don't um, just to make sure we finish most of the things today from the designing and simple integration, so that we can move into the agent configuration. And because the whole idea for us to that's the exact mode for us, and we have to make sure that we are focusing most of our time in on agents and how we are gonna set up those like audit systems. That's the most important part, because designing is is important, but at the end of the day, it's not just design, but it's a overall good product. I'm looking for something which I cannot find. I don't understand why is that. Where did I give me a second. I'll be back. I hope my voice. I hope I'm audible, because just play it once over here. Important, but at the end of the day, it's not just design, but it's a overall good product. I'm looking for something which I cannot find. I don't understand why is that. I am audible. Just where did I give it? Just the other days. Just to make sure I I'm clear on the stream. So let's get started. So a few things before we start. I was working on the, I was trying to brainstorming something, a few things like overall navigation and how the, what people are gonna face once they log in. And so I did some digging into Cloud Code, from Cloud Code using Cloud Code, and gave me some, some ideas about on how I can go about it. So I'll show it to you. And this is just a whole conversation that I had with Claude this morning. So basically, I just wrote to him, like how can we, like make this whole agent thing a lot more sophisticated, and how we can improve this. Can we add something? Can we remove something? And then it came with an idea about, we can uh, do things like that, and we can have different kind of. Let me just show you. So on the version one, it was saying that we can have few elements and systems, and we can also then have, if that is, that's working, we can then move on to the version 2, which will have additional features as well. So for now we have, okay, yeah, so this is the, we basically went two paths from here. So we basically have a, agency owner dashboard. So we are trying to, let me just open Miro. Okay. So we are going to have two different setup for the, users. So on the one side we have the agency dashboard, and on the other side we are going to have, you know like, what I call this, should I call this, so it's a dashboard, right? So we have two kinds of dashboard. We have two kinds of dashboard, and here we have the, and once we, and here's the auth. We then have the onboarding. So yeah, so this is the whole setup for now that I have decided. So once the onboarding is done, basically this whole system is going to be divided into two different altogether features. I mean individual features. So on the one side, we have the agency dashboard is for the people, who's for the businesses who wants to, deal with clients, and they want to, use our whole features and system in order to, deliver audits, and like basically audits, and go into their competitor and businesses and provide audits for them. And on the other side we have this direct user dashboard, which is for the people who just wants to use the services for their own business. So this is pretty simple, since since the overall idea is, since the overall features, overall experience is going to be a lot more different for both the users. We have to make sure that we are, kind of making, we have to make sure that we are, using the job of, for different kind of user that we are going to have for system, for application. And in order to do that, we have to design different kind of solution so that it suits their it suits their whole it's basically optimized for their solution, and it's basically optimized for their uh, usage. So on the one side we have the agency owner dashboard. So it's basically going to be a left bar. So I basically divided this fed this fed a fed a picture into Claude Code, where I just showed Claude Code how our dashboard is going to look like. So we have a left sidebar which we picked from the reference we had given yesterday. And so we have this left sidebar is going to have this dashboards, going to have this clients, and then audits, reports, analytics, and everything. And then we have the page one, which is the middle panel. I think it's also, this is the left bar, this is not the uh, page. So in the middle panel, we have got this dashboard, which is this. So in the middle panel, we have got this head row, everything, the stats, and client. So I have also made sure not to I've made sure to have I'm going to make sure that we have the exact exact style that we chose inspiration for. And then we are going to, on the right panel, we have some data and functions. Oh, what's that? Okay, yeah, this is okay. So yeah, this is the middle panel. This is the right panel. So okay, on the left panel we have all the pages. On the middle panel we have the info about and basically the navigation to those pages. And on the right side we have some data about the users and about the audits and just an overview about them. So when then we have the page two, we have the clients. So if you think about it, this is for the agency, and so in order for them to have a better experience, we have to make have a page where they have you know whole information about their clients and who are they are sending to. And so they can have different table view about them. And so here we have the clients, header clients, we have these different tabs, and then we have the table view for all the name, industry, score, last audit, and every just an overview. And then from here they can go into individual users and check their audits and whatever they can do, and basically have us basically do things uh, for their end users or their clients. On the page three we have audits. So this is the exact page where they are gonna have, I don't know why that happened. So basically the electricity has gone. So we extremely sorry for that, but we have to continue with this. So on the page three, we have got audit page. Here we have everything, the new audit filter, and basically an overview of the whole audit that had been done. So I need to make sure, I need to see how we are going to, how we are going to implement this audit page, because these can have a lot of audit. So they can also include the audit for different businesses. So like I said, here you can find different companies. So this, okay, this is just a pipeline view, right? So this is just uh, this is in progress. If you're in sales, or if you have used any kind of CRM, you would understand what pipeline is. It's basically different stages of you know opportunities, or something you would call different stages of things in general. So it starts from sent, and then it's in the progress. It's completed, report ready, audit, reviewed, everything over here. and it can have different. It has different companies over here, and just to have the complete track of the data. And if you click any card, right panel shows all the details. So everything over here on the page 4, we have got reports. So all the reports, once we have all the reports, ready, we can, have a list of all the reports over here. So on the right panel, we have all this over here. On the page 5, we have the analytics, data range, performance metrics, everything. And this is the other dashboard, which is much cleaner and more personal. So this doesn't have any client management, which means that it will be used for individual businesses, not by some kind of agencies or somebody who wants to deal with their clients and send reports. So this has got a left sidebar. This is more simpler because this does not involve dealing with clients. And then you have got the direct user home, like the home page, and everything over here, like it's the same thing, right? So if I go into the audit session page for the both users type, this is separate for the dashboards focus. Like free explain, no sidebar when audit is gone, is in progress. Just few information, the report page. Yeah, this is basically saying like what kind of setup we are going to have for each page and how exactly the page is going to look like when on our application. Okay, so cool. Okay, the reason I'm typing and not using whisper flow is because I want to get better at this, and once I have good typing speed, I will move to like speech to text that we have discussed above, finalized. Okay, so I'm gonna ask for the complete plan so that I can feed into the cloud code or maybe anti-gravity. Mostly, preferably, it's going to be cloud code because right now I don't want to take any risk. I'm going to use a paid model that's more optimized for these kinds of projects. I can also work with anti-gravity. I've seen a lot of people using anti-gravity for these kinds of all this dashboard and complex dashboard and all kind of integration with the database. But still, since I can, I'm gonna go with the our old cloud code. So what it has given, we have given the complete product master plan. We have got the part one, what we're building, the product in one sentences, the two product inside one platform. We have got two product. Okay, the part one, the user type and permission, super admin you. I have got, okay, wait. So the full platform access, manage question taxonomy, manage case study library, view all platform analytics, manage all workspaces users, agency owner team member belongs to agency client. Okay, I just need to make sure what this is because I don't understand why Cloud has given me this. It's super. I mean, I do remember going through with this even before. I mean, I remember going through with this earlier, but I did not get why Cloud Code wanted me to have a super admin user. There's agency owner, we get that, and we have got a team member which belongs to agency, which is the admin, analyst, and viewer. Then we have got the client which belongs to agency, receive audit links and whatever. And then we have the direct user, which sign up themselves, audit their own business, free tier, whatever, pay tier, whatever. Okay. And we have, I don't understand why we have got a super admin. Maybe we'll look into it later. Here it has given the navigation architecture. I get that. Profile plus logout, section label 11px muted whatever. Text goes white accent background pillar 15% opacity. Okay, on the page 5, all pages in full detail. Onboarding agency owner step 1 authorize, step 2 workspace setup, 3 fields on agency name, logo setup, primary industry. Demo report. Step 3, we are going to immediately show a pre-filled sample client with a completed report. It's exactly They see exactly what the client will receive before doing this. They say the wow moment. Step 4, get the first client, share single client name plus email platform. It's automatically guide a checklist collapse. Video workspace, view demo report, added first client, send your first audit. Once all complete, okay. Onboarding, we have got the no setup screens, sign up, plus immediately start audit. Okay. Why don't we why don't we need any kind of onboarding? We do need onboarding. First, we should be with the 10 seconds. Okay, this is in extreme detail, and we are going to go with this. I'm just wondering if Claude is going to take it all because this is in. I'm not sure if it is going to, I think it will be able to do it. It's good enough. I know this is detail, but it is also like better if it's in detail because it would be much more helpful for the cloud to work with this kind of plan. So we have got the part time. We have got AI pipeline agent one. Why do we have this? Okay, we have got the data part 11 data schema table. We have got audit answers. Part 12 we got the API architecture, free versus paid, direct users, don't build it. Okay, this is the complete plan. This is exceptional. Should we go with this? Copy Pro master plan. Let's go with this. Let's go with this. Okay, so I'm just going to kill this one. Let's open Claude. Let's start working with Claude because yesterday I think we wasted a lot of time with just making plans. Today we are going to focus more on execution. So we have to make sure. Okay, so I'm going to use this. Just going to remove this. Save. Feedback.md. I want you to Instagram and I'm just going to add one line. Um, my career depends on it. Please do not make any. I learned this by Nick Saref. I'm going to keep it on the blackboard. Where is my water? So we wait until then we can basically open more chats and work with different agents. Here I can see a stress. Let's make sure we get exactly right before I start planning. Let me read the existing context file to understand what planning you're referring to. Okay, what tools you're using, bro? Control plus. Okay, what tool is it using? The system reminder already shows me the readme forgot. It's a standard level readme within for the tech. Earlier it was a lovable project, right? No, it's not. Below it. So I've implemented the master plan. Get rid of speed now. Before start, I need to ask the right question. Which part of the master do you want to focus for the starting website building on the current code base? The current homepage styling access or does it need changes to? Okay, so what is the master plan you want to build? Direct user platform. What part of complete the current dashboard first? Build both the direct user and agency flow in parallel with shared infrastructure or TV audit engine. Finish what's already started. Police existing dashboard audit report intelligence final before expanding the full plan. What should we do? Let's do this. Are you building on the current code base? React by also do you want to stack in the master plan? What do you mean by this next JS 14 plus? Keep on current stack. Faster ship navigation calls existing code streets, swap out parts. By doing the master plan next JS 14 server action cloud AI pipeline clear term requires rewriting the entire code base. Why do we need which one do we need? Like why do we need Next.js instead of React? What's the difference? I just don't know. What's the immediate deadline or milestone? ASAP, no, within weeks, no, until let's say, because Cloud Code is just gonna fuck it up because it's in too much hurry. So I'm just gonna ask Cloud Code, what does this mean? Do we need to shift our code base or not? Because we are totally building it from scratch, so we can definitely do that. So great, let me explain the stack. Then I have everything. The current stack is React plus White plus Supabase already built and working with authorizations. Live audit chat all out there runs on the client browser, no server-side rendering. Supabase handles eligible to call from the browser. Faster ships sensitive other infrastructure already exist. But the master plan is an example of cloud query, full server-side rendering, better for SEO performance. So action backend code runs on the server, not in the browser. Built-in API routes, easy to build the AI pipeline securely. API keys never hit the browser. Complete writing everything from clean long-term architecture, bit of a serious SaaS product. Let's go, bro. Why recommended? What's going on? What's going on? Okay. I don't know what happened. Why did this happen? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Try to just going to. I don't know why did this happen. I don't think shouldn't have happened, but this is not reading the right thing. Right now it does use. So your app needs server-side rendering for the report pages. It's a SEO plus fast load when clients open the report link. API routes built in, no separate backend needed, and server client action for secure AI calls. Like in the white React is purely client side, we need to build and host a separate backend, which adds complexity you don't need. So next year is about front end build backend routing of what you're building. But I don't know why this VS Code just crashed. I don't know what's wrong with that. Okay, so we're gonna speed up the email, the quick sign order is time. Email site for the one to the primary card username is quick. No, we have to do it again, guys. I hope it doesn't crash this time. Is it because of my overall setup? Do I need to turn on my battery? Sorry, turn on the fan. For what specific did it not read so if you really want me to plan and build, that way I just basic level project setup info. I just need to know what you want to if I can write a plan. Suppose chatbot, design polish pass. Okay, so the master plan specifies app router. The master plan exactly move work upfront, but aligns with this. What kind of migration? Like, is it talking about the code migration? We are existing code base. I don't get any. I don't have any issue with that. So, what fields of master do you want to build? Audit session UX, a pipeline. Nope, not this. Database plus auth, type of pages. Implement the. I want to implement the full plan. Right. I need to know like what framework is next year's. Okay, next is a React framework. React is a foundation. It's just built on top of React. And adds server-side rendering, file-based routing, API routes, and service action. Things React doesn't have out of the box. So still writing React Next.js, but makes it production ready without building anything. Like, get it now. I get it. Uh, Let me explore the current code base more detail before I can plan exactly what exists and can be reused versus rebuilt. Okay, let it do its job. I'm just going to check the tokens that we have. Not a token, but I'm just going to check the usage because I need to make sure that we don't run out of the tokens. I'm not sure what has happened. Why are we slow? What is it trying to do? Okay, so here's the usage. We have quite less limit for the whole migration, to take place. Let me show the current code base in more detail before I can plan so I know exactly what exists. I'll make sure that it updates the plan and it has uh, it is updated for the next execution if this one doesn't get fully executed or but I have complete plan. I think this is enough for now, and it might take some couple of minutes, but I think it's gonna do the job a lot much better. Even if it doesn't get the whole design thing right, we will have good navigation in place so that we don't notch the cloud code every time it fucks up. Flow agent finished, flow current flow structure, flow data. How is it? Do I have some kind of agents that I forgot? Okay, so here we have. Okay, it's going to crash my whole. Do I understand the correlation of the plan? Bro, I don't want. Bro, where are you writing the whole plan? Text primary, text secondary, exemplar. Why do we have? Within my plan is readability. I said lucid icons. Okay, yeah, this is fine. I can work with lucid icons. So this is the first image that we have. And then we also have this second image. So what I was trying to say earlier is that we basically I wanted as on the left sidebar, I wanted to have this one, this concept, right? And for the dashboard, I wanted to have this concept in place. So this one you're seeing right here. Uh, yes, I can do that. I could show what about the process. How much is in the plan? Gives imaging so no workspace plus demo report shown immediately. Add first line, tag goes immediately into the audit. No setup screens. The audit is onboarding. Why? Why the audit? Why the audit? See. Okay. The command contains coded characters and flag names. What command is this? Okay, list rules. List SRC. Because the first way to show direct user the value of platforms to get them into the audit immediately. Extra accessing like every extra screen before audit a tour set flow of welcome page is a friction at release. I don't really think that because a lot of times people are not sure what this is about. And just a simple onboarding can bring a lot of curiosity. But we'll see if we go with this plan, if we get everything right, we might not need an onboarding for the like simple users. To implement I'm seeing execute plans skill. I'm using the executing plan skill to implement this plan. Let me first review it directly before touching any code. Cool. I'm allowing you for that. The three files done with the web. It has got a lot of phases. Type up, check out and webbook updates plans. Check code Supabase sensitive or any data or less issues after each day. I think this is going to take a lot of usage, bro. It's going to get wild from here. Sorry, 36% use. Let's see how far we can go. It's extracted an existing directory. It would other overwrite packages or JSON. I will do a manual exchange installation instead. No data loss. All three phases exceeds. Running on Windows will use forward slash pass throughout current branch always audit on the working branch, confirm the git status. I've not even provided the git. When did I provide the git? Bro, I need it. Like, I need to have a $200 plan, but I can't really buy it. If I would have, if I would have, if I could, I would have. But right now, I cannot buy a $200 plan. Okay. Recent install next year's. Let's see how far we can go with this. I'm still thinking we're going to get we're going to run out of the tokens, but I hopefully like we get to a good spot for today. There on we can start working if we don't have the like the more usage tokens. We are gonna start working on the plan, and will execute it tomorrow. Let's see how our life is going. Like the more usage tokens, we are gonna start working on the plan, and will execute it tomorrow. Let's see how our life is going. I don't have any like the more fans. Usage tokens, we are gonna start working on the plan, like this page. Thank you so and much. Will execute it. But I have complete plan. I think this is enough for now, and it might take some couple of will execute. Okay, so uh uninstall white. Okay, we might need to turn this on. The request from how to enable extra usage. Individuals who try to plan Pro Max to continue using cloud services after raising the included. So being blocked when you hit your site, leaving able to consumption based pricing at site pirates and criminal work without interruption. If you subscribe through one of the mobile apps, you can also already reduce your session. If extra is enabled and you have funds available, you can choose to continue. Will be billed at Star API. I don't want that. I'm sorry. ठीक है फिर हम करते हैं बाद में अल्लाह हाफिज करेंगे थोड़ी देर में ठीक है I didn't know it was streaming हम्म हमको भी टाइम नहीं मिल पा रहा था बिल्कुल हाँ फोटो ही भेज देना हाँ, अच्छा आधे किलो हम्म I'm going to trim that this would be like too much built in public thing just going to remove this I've got one subscriber yay okay I need to make sure that the cloud has updated everything uh into the readme md file because otherwise it would be too hard for because let's say if the tokens if the usage gets over it will be hard for us to continue with this plan so I'll make sure that everything is updated but what do I ask cloud code for this or should I what should I do like should I stop this it's doing the whole thing like the whole installation on next js 14 also with the navigation import and the figure component just do it the whole migration is going to take some like pretty good amount of time but we have time today but I don't think we have the ability to wait This is not an MD file, right? Is it? It's an MD file. Even this does not look an MD file. Why I'm not having? Why the MD file looks not MD file? Like the markdown is in a different format, right? This is not markdown. Okay, so we have got a lot of phases, and I think the cloud code is going to take more than an hour doing this thing. Percent. We might not be. We wouldn't be able to work beyond phase one for this project. What it's doing right now, like still in the phase one, what do I need to do? To issues, civil confidence, pay router time now make Supabase as lazy. I still would have all the updated phases. I still would have. I don't know if my English is correct or not. S- What do you think it's going to do? Should I interrupt the agent? I don't think it's going to answer before before this thing gets over. I cannot work with the because I don't have any API. I cannot do this. Cannot do that. What memory files is going to update? Memory.md. Where is the memory file? His context file don't really have much into it. Uh, Public file, you've got components, you've got the app, you've got the next, got the specs. Will it be able to do the whole migration if the agent stops on? That's what I'm trying to see. Because if the agent doesn't know what the last one did, I think I need to, do more understanding about cloud code and how to set it up properly in order to use more agents. But the problem is that I can't use more agents because I don't have the capacity to do it. Well, I'm not even sure what's doing right now. Directory in the request so it static code. And so how you're planning to do that? Because I can see I've got the readme and.md. This is exactly the same. Uh, then I've got the public. Don't need this. Okay, so let me see what it has done. Uh, Plans dot. Where is the plan? Like, okay, migration status. Okay, okay, cool. Uh, okay. Uh, All save is maybe exactly where we are and what the next session needs to do. Current state, phase one, phase two not started, full SQL and could be state and maybe for what the next session we must do first. Fix the build error, add this one line to, okay. Everything saved, the next session has everything needs to continue without losing context. Continue doing and make sure to keep the migration. Why this is not working? Migration status. Let's see what executing plans skill code cloud code is. This is a skill by. Is it a skill by Cloud API? Okay, I think it's the Superpower skills. Yeah, I've already installed this. Let's give it the access. I have already installed this plan. Uh, Let me see what this is about. Load and review plan, then we got the execute batch, first three tasks, then we got the set three report. When batch completes, show exactly what was implemented. Then we have to continue. Step 5 is complete development. After all the tasks complete and verified, announce I'm usually finishing a development granted skill to complete the work. Okay, required skill use finish a development branch. Okay, even stop asks for help. Stop executing when I hit a block development batch. Okay, it's the whole skill. I get it. I don't know the live stream, if the usage has, if there is no extra usage for me to continue, and we can, start the stream. I'll do another stream next morning. So this stream might need to, I might need to stop this stream in next 15-20 minutes. But I think we have done a pretty good job when it comes to planning. And if we continue like that, we will be able to, finish with this project in just a week, I guess. At least get to the MVP phase. So here we have the phase one done. We have also, I mean, done the phase 13. I don't know why it started doing the phase 13 before phase two. Maybe because of the migration. Okay, it is also updating everything over here so that we have all the context for the next session. So now I started working on the phase two, which is a database schema migration. So it's probably going to work on the Supabase. Okay, yeah, running Supabase database migration. Uh, let's just hope that this gets done. Or should we switch to anti-gravity for rest of the plan execution? Don't think we should do that. Okay, phase two is also complete. We have three phases complete. Then you have got to phase 9 to 12. Uh, that's most of the development phase, I guess. We have got the authorized pages, we have the middleware protection, where dashboard shell, type pages, audit session, full screen, AI pipeline, report usage, report page, client portal, everything. So I think the 9 to 12 page will take a like a whole lot of time. So we might need to pause this project. Uh, Next session is in page phase 4. Okay, we're also done with. Okay, we are done with the pay phase 3. It's done. Phase 3 is done. We might be moving towards phase 4. Hopefully, it's talking about the sign up page, so it's probably pay phase 3. If you're someone, if you're watching, then Suggest me what should I be doing like when the cloud code is executing its project, like it is executing its task. Because most of the time I just sit idle and just watch cloud code to its job. But I didn't mean to start this streaming thing just to sit here and talk about what cloud code is doing. But since this is a phase like it's a whole migration kind of project, so like it's a whole it's trying to build everything from scratch. So I think I'm more kind of interested in whatever cloud code is trying to do. Just give me a second. Why is it saying that the third phase three is done? I think the phase three contains the authorization page. I'm still working on that, I guess. Okay, so phase three, the login and sign up is done, and it's focusing more on board. Yeah, I'll stop when the usage has would have reached 90%. I don't think it's wise continuing from that moment. Okay, so the phase three is also done, and now we are on the phase four. I hope this also updates everything on the migration status, but it has not. Let's see. Uh, let's just read our plan. What's exactly in the plan until Cloud Core is doing its job? So it's probably in the read MD, right? So let's compact that and just start reading all the phases. Basically, the cloud is basically in the phase four, right? I'm not sure if this is the exact phase mentioned in this one, but I don't think so. Cloud is executing its own phase. Like, I've got where does it say about the? Okay, let's see. You've got the phase 9. Here, here you've got this lot of details. The whole migration and database schema. But we have got the free versus paid direct users. Free, we have got this. Pro, we have got this. Agency start at $99 a month and they grow to $49 per month. We have the scale code 99. This is pretty good. Don't build it in order priority, voice input during audit. Yeah, we have got a few things like we just want to make sure that anyone we can also use the API from Whisperflow or any kind of open source model. For the part 15, we are going to take stack this, backend this, database this, vector authorization, we have called this Supabase authorization, storage, we have called this Supabase storage, security, we have got our tables, event, we have got on Stripe, email, we have got resend, booking at cat.com, deployment, we have got Vercel. This is pretty cool. Exactly what I wanted to do. It's a pretty good plan, I would say. But the execution is taking a lot of time. And here we might not even reach. I think we need to stop it now. No, it won't read. Why is it not? I don't know this. Did it update it? Check and see. I don't think it's going to work.